Hi guys, here we've got an Academy PC-9091 Ghetto Blaster. Never heard of it personally, but someone's asked me to have a look at it for them. There's a unit there, and I've introduced a bottle of Shiraz just so you can gauge the size of the unit. It's a big Ghetto Blaster. So I cannot find anything on this model. It's branded as an Academy PC-9091. Just highlight that for you. That's what it's branded as, but I cannot find anything on this particular Ghetto Blaster. The closest I could find is a branded HXHelix HX4636. There's quite a few on YouTube apparently, and but I cannot find anything branded as a Academy in regards to Ghetto Blaster anyway. So just give you a little close up of the unit here. We've got microphone on the left here, then you've got the display, light display, and then you got the shortwave, medium wave tuning on the top here with the knob, and then you got your buttons here, AM, FM. In the middle you got the tape functions for mixing, and then you got your equalizer with your volume. Going down to tape deck number one, two of the buttons are missing. The play and the pause buttons are missing on this tape deck number one. Tape deck number two is intact, all the buttons are there. I've switched it on. The radio's a little bit crackly when you're trying to tune in. I think a lot of probably the connections want reseating or some contact spray on the buttons. So I've managed to find a tape. Unfortunately, for some, it's just a yard tape. This how they sound. So I put that in, and it seems to be playing all right. And tape deck number two seems to be working fine, as you can probably hear. Tape deck number one doesn't work. I'm gonna have to have a look at that, find out what the problem is, even though there's obviously two buttons missing. Another thing is, I don't know if you can hear that, there's something loose and rattling around inside, so I'm gonna have to dismantle the unit and see what I can find. So I'm gonna dismantle the unit, pull the unit apart, see what's going on inside. So I'll just undo the back cover. I'll have to fast forward this a bit because there's quite a few screws. So I'll just fast forward this section here. Now that I've got the screws out, just going to separate the units. I'll just show you here. You will be disappointed when you look inside here because there's nothing inside here really. It's I'll show you here. That's the main board and that's it. Compared to most Ghetto Blasters, there's nothing inside this one. Let me just spin around the whole thing so you can get a good view all the way around. It looks good from the outside, but there's not much going on inside. But I was thinking that this is just like a cheap Japanese import. Sounds good though. And like I said, it's just bare inside compared to most your JVCs and your Toshibas and your Panasonics. There's nothing inside here really. But it does sound good. So I'll just flip this over because I've got to do a bit of maintenance inside. You can see the other side of the main board there. Zoom in and show you a little bit more. A bit dusty inside here. I managed to find what was rattling around. I cannot see where it's come from. But it's just a little bit of brass, or I'm not sure what that is, but that's what was rattling around inside. So I'll just put that to the one side here. And found the problem here. There's a belt missing here, and I can see remnants of a belt. And this is for tape deck number one. Let's get this little piece out of here. A little bit of a belt which is perished. They usually do. Get rid of that. I'll just show you there's a belt missing here. There's supposed to be a belt where that blue dash lines are, but it's missing. It's perished and disappeared. Fortunately, I carry spares, so I shall replace that the belt. Got a selection here, which I'm just going to fit now. There you go, so that belt's in place. I'm just going to switch the power on just to test it, make sure it's running okay. I've already pressed play. I'll just put the power plug in. And there you can see it seems to be spinning fine. So I'll test that once I've got the unit back together. I'm going to do some maintenance in the meantime in regards to the switches and what's not, because they're a bit hit and miss. So I'm just going to put the unit back together lively, and now that's done. I'm going to just bring the unit inside just so you can see the lights better, the display lights. There's the unit there. Turn it on. Power button's working fine now. Before it wasn't. Let's pop a tape in here. Tape deck number 2. Yep, and that seems to be playing fine. Let's pop that out and try the tape deck number 1. We're about to replace the belt. The buttons are missing. These will be difficult to obtain, so I'll just push this section here. There you go. And that seems to be playing fine. Just stop that and just pop the radio on. And that seems to be working fine also. Working a lot better now. So that pretty much concludes with that. Thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.